When you want to join the Lexia platform and share your knowledge, you can simply create an account and start sharing right away. However, if you want to maximize the value of Lexia and get the most out of it as a knowledge sharer, there are only a few steps you need to take. This 10-minute Lexia is the first step in the process. It all begins with identifying your own competences. What are competences? A competence, often used interchangeably with skill, can be defined as a standardized requirement for an individual to perform a specific job properly. Competency analyses are complete groupings of competences that identify the specific skills, knowledge, abilities, and behaviors required to operate. In order to learn something to someone, it's important to assess your competences. There are many lists of competences and far-reaching questionnaires available to help you assess your competences. This lecture helps you on your way in determining your competences in a few important areas. When creating a lecture, it's important to know and understand what your specific skills, knowledge, and abilities are. In the following assessment, we highlighted several general competences and asked questions to test your competency in each of these subjects. Then when you answer the question, think about times when you have demonstrated some or all of these abilities, either in a work situation, at college or university, or as part of a hobby. Answering these questions will give you a clear idea on how you score on each subject. Do you want to take an official test that measures your competences? Wait for the end of this lecture and we will guide you to the tools that are available in this field. Deciding and initiating entails the dare to make decisions and the initiation of activities. Ask yourself, when you need to purchase something personal, think of jeans or new shoes, do you make a choice easily? These and other questions should give you a clear view on if deciding and initiating is a competence you possess. Leading, guiding and directing. Directing your personnel or colleagues to what needs to be done. Guide your employees or colleagues in areas where it's needed. Do you naturally take the lead in guiding others to what needs to be done? Attention and understanding. Give attention to those working with you and show understanding of their feelings. You may have already showed this competency often in your personal or professional life. Ask yourself, can you see things from another person's perspective and talk to them about this? Cooperating and teamwork. Effective teamwork is a valuable skill. Teamwork can be more difficult than it appears, as you have to take into consideration other people's working styles, personalities, and dynamics. Have you ever worked in a project group in the past? And how did you contribute to the success of the project? This should give you a good idea of how good you are in working in a team. Acting ethically. Acting is always consistent with what society and individuals typically think are good values. This is a competency that you often use in life. Ask yourself, do you think about the impact your decisions have on others? When you think about the decisions you make, consider all aspects and always try to act with integrity and consider yourself as an ethical actor. Networking is creating a group of acquaintances and associates and keeping it active through regular communication for mutual benefit. Networking is based on the question, how can I help? And not, what can I get from it? Networking is both a skill you can learn and something that can come naturally for some people. Ask yourself, besides telling about yourself, are you able to listen to what other people say? Answering these questions will let you know if you are a true networker. Convincing and influencing. Are you able to convince and influence others? To get the best from those around you, you must be confident and persuasive. Ask yourself, how determined are you? Presenting and communicating. Present your ideas and deliver your message to the listener. Good communication involves talking to your colleagues, employees, or customers to find or supply information, performing well in meetings, and giving good presentations. Ask yourself, have you ever given a presentation in a group? How did it go? Communication is more than simply talking. It's giving and receiving relevant, timely information that allows you and your team to do your jobs better. Reporting is the formulation of your activities, either in a conversation or in writing. When you master this competence, you are able to show what you have done and explain to others why you have made certain decisions. Ask yourself, are you good at putting your thoughts on paper? Professional knowledge. Having a good understanding of the marketplace you work in and its effects on the organization can be a great competence, even if you are not directly involved in financial and strategic decision making. Ask yourself, what knowledge do you have about the market that you are active in? Can you predict any future trends or fashion? Knowledge about marketing and the market environment is a great asset. However, having a gut feeling about the market you're active in is a competency that you acquire over many years. To analyze, an examination of data and facts to uncover and understand cause-effect relationships, thus providing basis for problem solving and decision making. Making a proper analysis can be a key factor in determining what is the right decision at a certain point. Ask yourself, can you take a step back and look things from another perspective? Researching is the systematic investigation into and study of materials and sources in order to establish facts and reach new conclusions. Research can be desk research, think about finding your way on the internet, but also comprise testing, the validation of instruments, procedures or experiments, or field research like conducting interviews and having surveys or questionnaires. Do you have experience with surveys or questionnaires? Learning. In other words, gaining knowledge about certain topics by studying. Consider the following. Do you like to learn something new? Creating and innovating. New products or processes evolve from one's own thought or imagination, but also generating ideas. Think about coming up with a variety of approaches to problem solving. Ask yourself, are you someone that enjoys creating a new product or new ideas? Planning and organizing. Planning activities and being able to organize these activities. Effective use of your time involves good organizational skills, planning, and the ability to work under pressure. Good project management skills are also essential to get the best from you. Ask yourself, do you prevent a stressful workload becoming an unmanageable one? Good planning, organization, and time management can reduce the amount of stress in your job as well as perform the quality of your work. Customer focus is the orientation of an organization or professional towards serving its clients' needs. Having a customer focus is usually a strong contributor to the overall success of a business and involves ensuring that all aspects of the company put its customer satisfaction first. Ask yourself, what do you think about the saying, the customer is always right? Congratulations, you completed the assessment. This exercise should have given you a good impression of your own competences. Use this understanding of your competences to define what it is you want to teach someone else. If you want to reflect your competences some more, use these free online assessment tools. Click on the hyperlinks to go to their websites.